This is Tom Green from the National Weather Service in Raleigh, going with our routine Thursday weekly briefing for Central North Carolina. This is going to cover the period from Thursday, July 6th through Wednesday, July 12th. If we take a look at the upcoming weather pattern, we are going to have scattered showers and thunderstorms, kind of a typical summertime pattern for our neck of the woods. Those will continue today, tomorrow, and Saturday. It does appear that our shower and thunderstorm coverage should be the greatest on Sunday and Monday, and those are the days with the greatest severe potential. We don't explicitly have a severe weather forecast out at this time, but that is something that we'll be keeping an eye on. And then showers and thunderstorms will be a little bit more isolated as we get into next week on Tuesday and Wednesday. Highs should be a little bit closer to normal than what we were having earlier this week. Those normal highs are in the upper 80s and the lower 90s through the week, except the temperatures will be a little bit warmer tomorrow. That'll be our hottest day of the next 7 days. But we don't have any heat indices of 105 in the forecast, which is our local heat advisory criteria. As you can take a look at the accumulated precipitation over the next 5 days, you can see that those maps pretty much show something over everybody over each of the next 5 days. And that if you look at that 5-day total in the bottom right, you can see getting towards those purples, that might be about 1.5 inches. Farther to the west, back over towards Charlotte, maybe 0.5 inch. And again, this is kind of, our scattered summertime thunderstorms that we'll have, where it's kind of air mass convection, and it's hard to explicitly say who will and who won't end up getting a thunderstorm. That's just going to kind of depend on what areas end up heating up the most. If we take a look at Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, that light green color indicates that we're looking at a risk for thunderstorms, but we don't have the darker green or any of the other brighter colors showing a severe weather forecast. Again, on Sunday, that only ends up showing up if we've made it to what is at least a slight risk, and at this point, there's not enough confidence to have that in the forecast. If we look at the Weather Prediction Center's excessive rainfall outlook, you can see that we are barely clipped by the excessive rainfall outlook today in our extreme northeast. But otherwise, it appears that the risk of excessive rainfall within 25 miles of a point is below 5% if we're taking a look at tomorrow or Saturday. Taking a look at the tropics, it is quiet out there. There are no areas of interest that are being looked at, and there are no new tropical cyclones expected during the next 7 days. The 8 to 14-day outlook, courtesy of the Climate Prediction Center, we're looking at above normal temperatures possible. Again, not a huge probability of that, looking between July 13th and 19th. And in our western areas, above normal chances of precipitation. Again, now that we've hit the middle of the summer, we're looking at normal highs in the upper 80s to lower 90s, and the lows are in the upper 60s to the lower 70s. So again, our weather summary: scattered showers and thunderstorms today through Saturday. The most widespread precipitation is expected on Sunday and Monday, and then the showers and storms should become more isolated Tuesday and Wednesday. We should have highs closer to normal in the upper 80s and the lower 90s, but we aren't looking at any high heat indices of heat advisory criteria. And there aren't any really solid hazards or impacts that we're expecting during this time period.